Welcome everybody to NXT Takeover Chicago. I hope you all are having a great day so far. We are going to kick this pay-per-view off with two very big matches. The sold-out crowd here is fired up and ready to go. Let's get it underway now. Alright, kicking off the first takeover of the year, it will be the NXT Tag Team Championship match. Out first, the number one contenders, Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovich, Heavy Machinery. They earned a shot at the titles after winning a triple threat tag team match against the Street Profits and TM61. Heavy Machinery definitely, in terms of strength and power and size, basically, they can definitely stand toe-to-toe with the Authors of Pain, but we are going to see if these two can knock off the champions. I wouldn't really consider it an underdog type scenario for Heavy Machinery, but everybody does know the track record of the Authors of Pain and what they've done throughout Universe Mode the entire time that they've been around. So it's definitely not going to be an easy task for Dozovich and Knight by any means, but these two could definitely stand toe-to-toe with Akam and Razor, the NXT Tag Team Champions. Definitely intimidating figures as they slowly make their way to the ring. I can already tell this matchup is going to be hard-hitting. Can definitely go on for quite a while, so we are going to get into the matchup now. This crowd fired up, ready to go, sold out here in Chicago. NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. We're going to see firsthand if Heavy Machinery can, on paper they could stand toe-to-toe with the Authors of Pain, but we're going to see if they could make that a reality here, as I believe Tucker Knight is starting off against Akam as he takes him down quickly. Another collar and elbow tie up there. Nice transition. Gets behind Tucker Knight and slams him down. Just holding him up and just tosses Tucker Knight like he's a small toy or something. Tucker Knight there with a big shoulder tackle, giving us a brief glimpse of his strength and athleticism. He picks up Akam. I still kind of get the Authors of Pain a little mixed up from time to time. So if this is Razor, not Akam, my apologies. As Tucker Knight just steps right over the midsection of Akam. Out onto the apron goes Knight. Makes the tag to Razor. As Tucker Knight gets back in. Oh, a nice standing dropkick. Does not take Razor down though. And a slam takes Knight crashing down back first into the mat, raining down some left hands. Knight in a bit of trouble there. Picks him up. Knight with a nice uppercut. Stuns Razor momentarily, tosses him into Heavy Machinery's corner. Hits him with a big splash. And Knight targeting the left arm. Very smart move there. A knee to the side of the face. Razor now the one in a bit of trouble. Tucker Knight drags him to the middle of the ring. Look at that power, just deadlifting him over his head. Again, we said it. As these two teams are making their way down to the ring, Heavy Machinery can definitely go power for power with the Authors of Pain, and we just kind of saw it firsthand right there. Tucker Knight tossed him to the corner. Akam tagged back in. Now the double team by the Tag Team Champions picks him up. Double gut buster, dropping him on both knees there. Otis Dozovich looking for a tag. Tucker Knight with a nice arm drag. And Akam blocks the punch. Arm drag takedown again by Tucker Knight. Trading reversals and trading offense as Akam is in the corner. Big boot to the face of Knight. And frequent tags by the Tag Team Champions are definitely one strategy they tend to use and what's helped them so far in this title reign. We're going to take a commercial break as this double team continues. Alright, we're back here in this matchup, and Tucker Knight finally getting a chance to tag in Otis Dozovic. Hits one half of the tag team chance with a drop kick there. Dozovic now in trouble. Tucker Knight was in from the very beginning of the match and just now tagged out, so he's definitely worn out. Otis Dozovic may possibly be in a 2-on-1 situation here. As now I believe it's Akam going right after the neck, hitting a pressure point there with his huge hands there. Again, I said there way too many times in that short span. I apologize. Crowd still very much into this matchup, and we still have an epic main event of part 1 to go. So definitely stay tuned for that, as the Authors of Pain continue their dominance throughout this matchup. Dozovic sent into the corner. No elbow. Stuns Akam. Tosses him into Heavy Machinery's corner, but Tucker Knight is still on the outside. He's just now stirring, trying to get up to his feet. Shoulder tackle takes Dozovic down. Catches a bit of a breather before continuing the offense on Dozovic. This is the right hands. Tucker now back out onto the apron. Dozovic with a reversal shoulder tackle of his own there. You can see both teams starting to get a little winded at this point. Tucker Knight looking for a tag back in, but Dozovic rolls out and gets back in. Oh, a big splash by the big man in the corner. The crowd knows what he's going for here. Going for the Caterpillar. Elbow drop, and he connects. And the athleticism of Dozovic is definitely shocking for those who have not seen it before. Into the cover 2. And no, Akam kicks out. The Authors of Pain still in this matchup. During the commercial break, though, there were a couple near falls for both sides. But both teams not giving up easily. Big clothesline takes Otis down. Authors of Pain have been in control a decent amount in this matchup, but especially since the break, they've been 100% in control. Big right hand takes Dozovic down. Tucker Knight looking to get back into this matchup again. Dozovic tosses all his weight into Akam before now driving a boot into the chest and a stomp following it up. Akam in some trouble. Gets to his feet. Otis has him in his grasp and slams him right down. Shades of Mark Henry with the world's strongest slam into the cover. 1, 2, and now Razor is in to break it up just in time, as Dozovic takes him down from behind with a shoulder tackle. That was the closest Heavy Machinery has been so far in this matchup, and dropping his weight all in the midsection of Akam. And this crowd fully behind Heavy Machinery. Back body drop takes Dozovic down. And again with the left hands, one more to the face. Takes Dozovic right back up again. Knee to the side of the head. Tucker Knight, who was in a majority of this matchup, looking to get back in once again. Look at that strength by Dozovic, one-handed spine buster. Akam in trouble. Razor back out onto the apron. Looks like Dozovic trying to pull out all the stops. They're going for a double leg Boston Crab, but Akam, both of his arms were under the bottom rope. That forces the break. Razor now looking for a tag. Dozovic looking for that slam again, but Akam fighting out of it. Dragging him by the hair into the corner up against the ropes. Picks him up for a suplex and drops him midsection first on the rope. take him in control, still side Russian leg sweep. Takes him right down. Drags him to the middle of the ring. Authors of Pain looking to retain their titles here. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, the Authors of Pain remain the NXT Tag Team Champions. Heavy Machinery definitely put up one heck of a fight, took AOP to the limit. That was definitely their toughest challenge yet here in NXT. But AOP are still NXT Tag Team Champions. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far. We're going to get ready for Part 1's main event right now. Alright guys, time for Part 1's main event, and it will be the Takeover debut of the Velveteen Dream. We saw him in action a week or two ago, and he made his debut several weeks ago attacking Aleister Black backstage. We heard from him the following week as to why he attacked Black, and it was a pretty simple reason, or at least the Dream considers it a very simple reason for his actions. He was saying stuff along the lines of that he wanted to make us all experience the Dream experience, whatever the heck that is. I'm not quite sure what he means by that right now, but he definitely got on the bad side of this man, the only person in all of Universe Mode that is still undefeated, and very, very dangerous. And now, on top of being angry, that's not a good combination for Velveteen Dream, if you ask me. Aleister Black makes his way to the ring. The crowd always excited to see Aleister Black in action. It was after a match with the debuting Oni Lorcan that Velveteen Dream attacked Aleister Black backstage in the locker room area. And these two have just been, there hasn't been much interaction between the two physically up until, aside from that, and up until this matchup that we're going to get started here in a couple minutes. But it's been heated nonetheless. Velveteen Dream basically tweeting at Aleister Black some more Dream experience related nonsense and stuff like that. We're going to get this matchup underway now. Collar and elbow tie up. Dream now getting out of it, pushes Aleister Black against the ropes. Nice duck under. Good athleticism there from the Dream. We saw Velveteen Dream in action as he hits Black with a dropkick a couple weeks ago against a local talent who actually put up a good fight and nearly beat Velveteen Dream a couple times. Roundhouse kick to the back of the neck, and just Aleister Black sitting down there, very confident that he could take down Velveteen Dream. But back to Dream's first matchup in NXT aside from this one. Dream was taking on that local enhancement talent. We didn't know his name at the time, and he had a very, very impressive showing. Impressed not only myself, but the fans and some big names backstage, including Dusty Rhodes. We found out some information about that kid. His name is Damian Archer, and it is in fact true that Dusty Rhodes has signed Archer to a contract. So in the near future, we don't know exactly when, we will indeed see Damian Archer in action. But again, matter of timing there and see where he will fit in on the roster. He does weigh in around 205 pounds, so he would technically qualify to be in the cruiserweight division. But that wouldn't, with earlier news that was revealed at the beginning of this year, he wouldn't be limited to the cruiserweight title picture at all. Again, for those who may have missed that announcement, it was just a casual one in an episode at the beginning of the year, as Velveteen Dream continues to work over the upper body of Aleister Black and follows that up with a bit of a taunt and trash talking. The cruiserweights starting this year won't only be limited to competing for the cruiserweight title, but they can also go after the NXT Championship or any other title that finds its way into Universe Mode during the course of the year. So it'll be very intriguing to see what Damien Archer gets to do once he is here on a regular basis, as Aleister Black goes for a springboard move but misses. He lands on his feet though. But back into this action. Black and Dream going at it as Aleister goes for a cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, and another near fall there. I'm not completely sure if Velveteen Dream is aware that Archer was signed by Dusty Rhodes. He may not exactly be a fan of that deal, being the youngster nearly spoiled his in-ring debut, and beating Velveteen Dream would have definitely been a very good start for Archer, but was impressive enough to get a contract here in NXT, so it works out for him nonetheless. So we may end up seeing those two clash in the future, and big move there from Velveteen Dream we saw in that match with Archer as Aleister Black kicks out again. These two have been going toe to toe this entire time. Velveteen Dream going up top, looking for the Purple Rainmaker elbow. And he connects. Aleister Black is about to get his first loss of his career. 1, 2, and Aleister again powers out. Velveteen Dream is absolutely stunned, and so is this crowd. As Aleister Black gets back to his feet, backdrop suplex takes the Velveteen Dream down. In the corner, we know what's coming next. The bicycle knee strike right to the face of Velveteen Dream. Black not going for the cover though. That knee strike is a setup for the Black Mass as he goes for cover now, but Dream kicks out. These two have had one heck of a match so far, evenly matched I would say, as Black continues the offense, stomp to the arm and shoulder. Aleister Black has had to be a little bit more methodical than he usually is in this matchup. Again, going against someone as unorthodox as the Velveteen Dream. You might have to do some stuff you don't normally do in the ring. But Aleister Black picks him up and hits him right in the face with the Black Mass. Lights out for Velveteen Dream. 1, 2, 3, and Aleister Black makes the Velveteen Dream fade to black, just like we all know he was hoping to do. But it looks like Black is mumbling something. Looked like he said Velveteen Dream's name right there. Not sure what else Black was just saying, but that'll wrap up part 1 of Takeover Chicago. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see everybody in part 2 tomorrow.